Hello. So every now and then I go through a phase where all I want to read is Pride and Prejudice adaptations, which is really a nice way of saying fan fiction, but I digress. So, one day I was going through Amazon and I saw the Wild and Wanton version of Pride and Prejudice, which I thought cool because we all know how much I like sex in my books. And Jane Austen is one of my absolute favorite authors, but back in her day, that just didn't happen. Like, you didn't write about sex in books unless you were writing the really dirty kind. And, the most that well, no, I don't even think she wrote really, like, kissing and stuff. She didn't write those kind of books. And it's funny that I'm such a Jane Austen fan because of how much I do like the dirty in my books, but every now and then I just go through phases where all I want is Mr. Darcy and I'm in love with Mr. Darcy, and I'm going to get myself into that mode again. So anyway, I picked up Pride and Prejudice, the Wild and Wanton edition, and I'm so sorry for all the glare. But I expected a lot more. When you see something that says Wild and Wanton, you really expect a lot of sex, and there really wasn't a lot. I mean, Darcy jerked off, and I believe Elizabeth may have even touched herself, but I expected more, and I kind of feel like the title is very misleading. Also, she took the text of Pride and Prejudice and just inserted things where, she felt like she could change the story to make it a little bit more wild. And every time she did, she'd put it in bold, which, it signifies the difference between Jane Austen's work and her work. But it kept throwing me out of the story every time I'd see it in bold. Like, what's going on? It took me a few times of seeing the bold to realize what was going on because it had been such a long time since I read Pride and Prejudice. But, yeah, it was a decent retelling, but I still feel like I was misled by the title. So for that, I have to knock off a star. And I'm going to give it, I'm sorry, I gave it 3.5 stars. Just